Hey everybody, let's talk about the counsellor. It's episode 6, it's called The Dive, but let's talk about the counsellor, the one with the creepy clock on her wall. She has a necklace. A clock. She has a clock on her wall, a clock on her... She's wearing a clock. What's up with her? What does she know? Is she in league with the demon? Is she in league with Vecna in some way? These are the questions I have. Also, because I was so, oh look at this, oh look, creepy, what the hell's going on? I went back and watched both scenes she was in. She was in 3 scenes. The first scene she's in, Max has just gotten off the bus to go to school, and she's like, hey Max, come to your therapy session. If she doesn't do that, that would be creepy. But I'd be like, oh, clock. So she's very insistent that Max come. But something I noticed about both scenes she's in that is very, very subtle. There's ticking in the background of both scenes. If you go back and watch Max in the counsellor's office and Max at her house, there's ticking through the whole scene. Now you could say, well, you know, she's got a clock on her wall in her counsellor's office and a clock on her wall in her house. Of course there's ticking, but there didn't need to be. There doesn't need to be ticking, but there's very deliberate ticking in both of those scenes. I'm sure, like, everybody's got a clock in their house somewhere, but we don't always hear clicking or ticking. Anyway, this is just to say that clocks surround this woman. So whether she's in league with Vecna or working against him or whatever, she gives a very creepy vibe, but there's something with her, and something's going to be revealed with her at some point. She's not just the counsellor. Something's up with her. She knows something. She does tell us. Or maybe she's just the counsellor, you know, and she just happens to be surrounded by clocks. I don't know. Also, for some reason, during the daytime, it was noon, right? It's noon in her office. And she's surrounded by lights. Just reminded me of Vecna turning on lights, you know? When they were in Victor Creel's house, trying to find Vecna, and all the flashlights turned on. There's just lights surrounding her desk. At noon. Maybe her office is just super dark. Because she's in league with Vecna. Or she's working against him. Or she's just a normal counsellor. I don't believe that part. I don't believe it. Anyway, enough of me ranting on about her. What happened last time? 11. Turned on one light. She got some powers back. And she's going back for more. More training? Something like that. I'm always suspicious. When anyone ever goes into a dream world, I'm always suspicious of whether or not they're out of the dream world or not. When they get out, when we see them get out. Just be layers upon layers, but we'll wait to see what happens with her story. The story that's sort of separate from everybody is the Jonathan, Argyle, Mike, and Will story, where they're just going on a little adventure of their own. They're going to find Susie to hack into that number they got so that they can contact Owens, so that they can... What are they doing this for? To warn Owens that those other government guys are trying to find them. They already knew that. But it's given them something to do. Plus, Argyle's pretty funny. And Will and Mike have to have a conversation. We still have the painting with us. And it gives more time for Steve and Nancy to rekindle their passions for each other, maybe. Is that going to go somewhere, do you think? They've been building it up. Max and Lucas, blanked on his name for a second, are doing well. And Steve and Dustin, most importantly of all, are doing very well. So, yeah. Let's get into the dive. We'll see what all this dive stuff is about. Can't wait for this and next episode. Next episode is huge in length. I might have to split it up into 2 parts, depending on what YouTube allows. So far, Stranger Things, the edits I've been doing for them, especially Dear Billy, where I included like almost the entirety of Running Up That Hill by Kate Bush. They've been very lenient with copyright stuff, so which is very it makes me feel even better about the show, you know? Because I was watching a lot of reactors watch Dear Billy. Some of them muted the song. Don't gotta mute it. If any reactor is watching this and you haven't edited your Dear Billy yet, you don't have to mute that song. Well, too much. Don't put it all in, but oh, and I almost forgot. Joyce and Murray are in a different show. They're in a James Bond type show, but also it's kind of a spoof spy show, you know? And they've just landed a plane and they're perfectly fine. I love in one of the earlier episodes, Joyce is fastening her seatbelt and tucking in bed. Oh, as if this is going to help me if the plane crashes. And then she's involved in a plane crash a few episodes later. I like that. So things you pick up in editing, you know, when you watch a little ahead and then you go back and start editing, you're like, oh, this refers to this refers to that. Where have they landed? Russia is the most massive country on Earth. They could be thousands of miles from Hop. And thousands of miles from nowhere. I don't know what they're going to do. Maybe Yuri can help. Is he's still alive, right? Yeah. I don't think they tied him down before they crashed, though. There's no way in reality he survived that crash. Maybe. Let's freaking get into it. Oh yeah, and basketball guy with Jason and Eddie at the lake. Is his body floating in the water? Like, maybe Jason and Eddie can team up. Yeah, he's seen some shit. Oh, he's got him in his arms. Holy shit.
Where was Eddie when that happened?
On the boat.
In the boat, like I said.
Who lifted Patrick out the water?
Eddie is a vessel. Just a vessel.
Oh,
A vessel?
yeah.
For Satan.
He's still blaming Eddie.
He's made a pact with the devil. Now he has his powers.
He thinks Eddie just did it with his mind or something. Oh, aliens! Ah, it's a light. Where is Eddie? Is he under the water? Hey, little fishy. We know Vecna goes after animals too, because in that flashback he killed that squirrel.
Where's the girl?
Does he know about the secret base in the Nevada desert? Oh, what's this? The box? What kind of creepy torture shit is that?
Your abilities are still in here. You just need to remember. Everything that took place in my lab is captured on videotape.
Everything?
It's important for you to not just see your past, but to fully
Relive it?
re-experience it.
Makes sense.
If this all happened,
Why don't
why
I
don't I
remember it?
remember?
You blocked it out.
You buried these memories long ago.
Does Vecna know about this trauma?
I saw something.
Oh.
There was blood.
One step at a time.
Mm.
One memory at a time.
They're just bombarding her with everything they recorded while she absorbs it in the tank. There's a radio. Oh, Eddie! Gonna call Dustin?
Not to be a win.
At least he can drink himself into feeling better.
That's what my mom does. Why don't we just give it a trial run?
I'm too busy deconstructing this some sort of instrumentally acoustic version of... It's not really an acoustic version, but it's a wordless, songless, lyricless version of Girls on Film from Duran Duran. I keep waiting for it to kick into the proper song so I can bop along to it. And while I'm doing that, I'm not listening to what they're saying. So that's why I paused it. I'm going to go back and watch what they're saying. Just for my own... Not so I can react to it, just so I'm not missing anything. Right, we're just feeling sorry for Eddie. That he's been blamed for all these murders, and he can't defend himself because the supernatural doesn't really exist, and we don't really have proof of it, and but at least we can bring him some beer. Girls on Film. Girls on Film.
Positive spin can make all the difference.
Oh, shit.
There's a lot of people here.
Patrick McKinney.
His limbs.
I mean, where is the FBI?
It's a serial killer. I hear it's...
We got a serial killer on the loose.
Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons related, I hear.
Eddie Munson.
He's screwed.
Good, this is really not good.
Triply screwed. Oh, it's Eddie. It's Eddie.
Eddie, holy shit, are you okay?
Nah, man.
Where are you, dude?
Skull Rock.
Ooh,
You know it?
that's cool. That does not seem naturally occurring, that rock. Ah, Terminator. It's the end of Terminator.
Can't feel my butt. You guys feel your butts?
Everyone needs to be on their best behavior, okay?
Does Susie know who any of these people are? Oh, what kind of creepy house is this going to be?
Oh.
What's going on in this house? Have the kids taken over?
Beautiful performance.
Hi, we're looking for Susie.
Don't know, don't care.
How many times do I have to tell you? That is not a toy! Come on.
Hello. Is that Ali Sheedy from the 80s?
Who the hell are you?
It's Ali Sheedy. How did they do that? They got her. They went back in time and got Ali Sheedy and brought her to 2022 to film episode 6. It's her from The Breakfast Club. I'm telling you, it's her. They didn't digitally de-age her. They just went back in time and got her, and then put her in the episode. What kind of cheaper by the dozen house is this?
Argyle.
Argyle's in love.
You are?
Eden.
Like the garden. I will shove her for you.
Ooh, look at this
I will do anything for you.
on her necklace.
Susie!
Yeah?
We're Dustin's friends. Yeah, and we really need your help.
I feel, you know what? I feel like remember when I was saying, oh, by the way, we're going to Joyce and Murray? Good timing. I was saying last episode that Joyce and Murray are in a completely different TV show. You know? They're just in a different TV show. Well, now Mike and Will and Argyle. Oh, he's gone. He's never leaving this house. And Jonathan, they're in a different. They're in a movie. They're in a. I don't even know what kind of wonderland they came into, but it's not the rest of the season. That's for sure. Some sort of wacky house with Ali Sheedy from they got her somehow. Anyway, back to Joyce and Murray. Do you think they died in this plane crash? They're fine. They're fine. The big question is, did Yuri survive? And is Yuri going to get mauled by a bear? Like in his story, remember? And where the hell are they? Are they still in Alaska? How long were they flying for?
The town could be a house. Maybe somebody there knows where we can find this prison.
Yep, we're gonna have rescue hop. Hey, Yuri survived. Good job, dude. He knows where it is.
I saw tracks.
Bear tracks.
Woods, Yuri. Bears.
Wait!
He cracked.
You should go east, not north. This is it, American. I hope you're ready.
Is it a battle to the death? Is it going to be a tiger?
Вперед, давай!
Where are we going? I thought we were facing the bear. Oh, treats. What's this for? Getting our strength up before the gladiatorial combat?
You have lost your spirit to live.
He can't hold his drink.
Нас ждет жесткая схватка. Слыхал рев? А?
Is it a Demogorgon?
Из другого мира.
Oh, crap.
Будем держаться вместе, а?
Yeah, team.
Может, выдержим.
What do you say, American?
До завтра.
Team?
It's about 9 feet tall.
Boop.
No face.
А ты откуда знаешь?
Because I've seen one. I fought one.
What do we do, Hop? What do we do? Twinkle. Does she have to make it go one way or the other?
Which number are you aiming for?
Oh, this guy. My favorite creepy guy.
3.
Is he gonna give her advice?
You remind me of someone. Someone I used to know really well.
Is it yourself?
Can you guess who that is?
1.
Are you?
Papa said that he doesn't
Exist, I know.
Where is he?
Maybe we'll save that story for another day. He had found his strength in a memory from his past. Something that made him sad, but also angry.
This is what she has to do.
This place and the people here are not what you think.
This guy is not what we think. This guy is not what we think. I don't buy that this guy even exists. We've never seen him. Have we seen him in the previous episode interact with anybody else? If we look at the tapes of right this second, is he in them? Is he just in her head? Is he some sort of manifestation? Like, is he number one who turned into a pure energy form and is now communicating her telepathically? I no longer think he's creepy in that way. He is creepy, but there's something more to him now after this conversation. And I'm going to be paying attention to him like I was paying attention to the counselor. Something more is going on with him. I don't know. He just has such a weird vibe to him that I'm expecting some sort of twist with him. So we'll go back to the actual episode now. We've set up this mystery with one. We set up this mystery of that her mother could still be alive. I feel like we knew that was a possibility at some point. Maybe in season 1. But it's been so long since I saw the previous seasons.
We should have just told her the truth. And risk everything. She'll find out soon enough.
Oh, jeez. I hope we find out in this episode. Meanwhile, in a hole in the forest.
You're taking us the wrong way.
It's north. Apparently we're going this way now? I swear to God, if they get us lost.
As long as we don't see a clock, we're fine.
You okay?
Yeah.
Ah, basketball friend.
Thinking about Patrick. Why him?
Is this it? This rock?
But then I didn't really know Patrick. But I did know you.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry. I wasn't there.
Oh, you can't blame yourself. He was trying.
Oh my God, they're so adorable. I just want to squeeze them, you know? Be the rekindling of some old flames that frankly never should have been snuffed out.
Jonathan and I are fine.
Got it.
We're good.
Right?
It's just he was supposed to be here for the break.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I'm not even that surprised because I've been feeling him pulling away lately.
They're going in circles.
You said the happiness of your friends. Does that make us friends?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, right?
Right.
Hey, maybe these two. Maybe these two. Did you ever think about that? Because we know Robin likes girls, but we don't know Nancy. Nancy could go both ways. We don't know. That could be a twist to the story, to the tale. Oh, that would... No, don't... No. Robin, No, Steve. Think about Steve. That would break him, you know? You can't add that complication to Steve's life. He'd never be the same again. Anyway, didn't they passed that rock twice in different directions? It was a giant freaking rock next to a tree. That's why I pointed it out. I was like, hey, look, is that it? And they walked back the other way. Anyway, Steve, can you find it? Are you there?
Go, Rob. In your face, man. In
There it
your
is.
stupid, cocky little face.
Doesn't make sense.
How long have you known that Eddie Munson was killing these kids?
For your safety, we will be enforcing a strict
Curfew.
We will find him.
No!
Is it Jason?
You won't. In fact, I think we've all had enough.
We know he's a good speech maker. Remember the basketball speech?
These murders are ritualistic sacrifices. And Eddie Munson, he's the leader of one of these cults.
Hellfire.
All those unexplained deaths over the years.
Barb. Remember Barb?
Now we know. They call themselves Hellfire. Then I remembered Romans 12:21.
Whoa, the Bible.
Do not be overcome by evil.
Yeah.
Let us cast out this evil and save Hawkins together.
Hey, what? Where's the applause? Where's the cheers? Where's he going? To get his shotgun?
What are y'all just sitting around?
Yeah, let's go.
You heard the kid?
Let's go get those Hellfire kids.
Well, one step closer, we know how Vecna attacks.
And
What do you-
where he attacks from.
Hey, Dustin, why are you looking at your compass so weird? Is there some sort of weird magnetic field thing going on around here? You did say it didn't make any sense that we were supposed to be going in a certain direction, and then we didn't, and we found it. So what's going on with the magnetic north? What's going on around here? Some sort of weird hoodoo magnets?
Now we just need to sneak into his lair in the Upside Down and drive a stake through his heart.
A stake? Is he like a vamp? Is he a vampire?
It was
Oh,
a
he could be. He could be.
Boom!
What is it?
Lucas, do you remember what can affect a compass? An electromagnetic field. There's a gate.
We are
Oh,
nowhere
gate.
near the lab.
But what if there's another gate?
We can find a way in. Oh, geez, what's
Hey.
this? Circle?
Are going to play a game.
Stand in the circle?
Simple. Stay in your circle. 2, 6. Huh? If you allow anger or emotion to invade your thoughts, you will fail.
Okay.
Do you understand?
No anger or emotion.
Begin.
What do we gotta do? Psychic sumo wrestling? Oh. He's strong. This one is strong. That guy?
Very good, too.
Two is super strong.
Please.
Oh, they're all taking on two. Nobody can beat two. Okay, 11, you're up.
11.
They've all wakened him up for you. It's like opening a jar of something, right? Is he gonna whisper something to her? Some advice? Get angry?
Good luck.
No, that's no help. Oh, she stopped.
Something that made him sad, but also angry.
Your mother. Think of your mother. Two's gotta be pissed about that, right?
It looks like we have a new winner.
Okay, so in that scene, especially there at the last couple of minutes, it seems like that guy does really exist, and it's not just in her head. And Matthew Modine seems to be acknowledging his existence too, a little bit, with his looks. So, hey! Some theories don't pan out. Let's get back to Russia.
You like all this? Wait until you see my flamethrower.
We don't have time for show and tell.
I bring you in as prisoners and then set you free inside walls. But for this to work, Yuri cannot be tied.
Yeah, we can't trust Yuri.
You're gonna be Murray.
And I'm gonna be Yuri.
Meanwhile, at the Last Supper, can we use the flamethrower against the beast? We're not doing it right now, right?
You want to make a fool of yourself? Go ahead. You are drunk, American.
Is this a fake fight?
I will stop speaking unless you wish to die.
To get their weapons? Can we get the guards' weapons? Oh. It's worth a try.
Was that worth it? Was that worth it?
Did you? Oh, did he get something? Maybe in the kerfuffle?
I call it a Demogorgon. Except it has one weakness: fire. You need some fuel. I need something to light it with.
Yeah. Meanwhile, back at Father Central. Oh, I'm pausing that. We're doing this straight away. We're gonna have a look and see what he was typing before the. It looked like a text adventure, but it was probably something business related. You know, but we're definitely looking at it. Oh, it's super religious, and Amiga workbench. Nice. It's an Amiga. Yeah, it's all religious. It's about marrying members of the church.
Cornelius? Cornelius!
Wait, where's Argyle?
Shit, I don't know.
He's with Eden.
And 3, 2...
Oh, the Last Supper.
Maybe it's hidden in the code somehow?
That looked like HTML code.
Connected to the internet.
What's the internet?
Don't worry about it.
She's ahead of the curve, like, by a decade.
Bingo.
Nevada?
Gonna drive me loony bin.
Get out of there.
Hi, Father. You look like you need a nap.
What's that piece of paper you're holding? Where's Argyle? Is he gonna stay here with Eden? Oh, she's in the pizza mobile. Bring her with us. Are we gonna find this gate? What does it look like? Can we see it?
Something's happening.
I think we're getting close.
Watch your step, big guy.
Oh, it's under. That's why it's called the dive. It's under the water.
There's a gate in Lover's Lake.
Yeah, only one way to find out.
Let's go. We find the spot and then we... This would be easier in the daylight, but maybe it'll light up in red. No. 3. Focus on 3. Oh, close. She's getting closer. It's just the wind. Just the wind. Is the guy? Is he getting zapped for talking to her too much?
You shouldn't be wandering the halls.
Hey, say 2.
I was holding back. How'd that feel? Did you like that?
Don't make her mad. Frickin' bullies.
Tell Papa we did this. We will kill you.
Aw, feeling a little dizzy there? Poor baby.
Oh, you're worse than Angela. Oh.
What have you done?
Easy.
We don't know. We don't know what happened. We don't know yet. We've been led along this story, but we don't know. And until it happens, don't speculate. But we do know she survives. That's the most important thing. And hey, they're worse than Angela.
I know what happened now.
I don't think she does.
I killed them all.
Okay.
Whoa. Slow down, guys.
Over this map.
Steve, what are you doing?
Steve's going in.
Somebody's gotta go down there and check this thing out.
It's gotta be me. No.
Don't do anything stupid, Steve. We need you to survive.
When Steve gets so hairy, right?
Let me see.
Don't get jealous, Lucas.
Good luck.
Don't go in. Just find it and get back out. Be careful.
Be careful.
You got something to come back for, Steve.
There's a gate down there? It's technically a water gate?
Nice one. Oh. Just find it and come up. Find it and come up. Oh, the cops. Or the parents. Or the basketball people. That's it. That's it. Do not go in. Don't even touch it. Why would you touch it? Steve, why would you touch it? It's a portal to the netherworld. Don't touch it. Get him. Just gonna try and grab him before he's up.
That's pretty wild.
Get out. Get on the boat, Steve. Oh, that tentacle got him. Steve's going in. He's in. Shit.
We're not going in there, are you?
Nancy's going in.
Wait here.
God damn it.
They can be in there together. That's. I feel safer if they're both in there together.
She said, wait.
Robin. Robin's going in too.
She's in charge.
I made that shit up.
Don't.
Hey, Eddie. Eddie. Do you want to go in too? Yep. Yep. We're all going in. 4 is better than 1. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Oh, it's a bat. Get out of there. Nancy, bit of help. Steve is fine. He's just getting eaten to death by little bats. He's going to turn into a vampire, but he's fine. They can be in the Twilight reboot. Steve and Nancy. And Jonathan could be Jacob. Although if Steve is as hairy as they say he is, maybe he should be Jacob. We already know Jonathan's shaggy. He can't be in the Twilight reboot. They're definitely rebooting Twilight at some point, right? And all 4 of them are going in. That's why Steve is fine. If it was just him on his own, we'd be worried, but... Concerned woman. Imagine that being on your resume. I played Concerned Woman in episode 6 of season 4 of Stranger Things. It's my best work. That was episode 6, great episode again of Stranger Things. Called The Dive, and for a while I forgot that it was called The Dive. And you could say that, you know, maybe I was thinking maybe it could be 11 because she's in that water tank. Maybe instead of swimming or drowning, she was diving. You know, we could be diving into a past. It could be metaphorical. But once we got to the lake and the compass brought us there, it was pretty came into focus that we were going to have to dive down. Oh, when that tentacle. Steve, why did you touch it? Don't touch it. He brought the tentacle upon himself. And once he didn't get into that boat, you knew he was going to grab him. I didn't expect, however, for literally everybody followed him. They're all friends now. You know? Nancy, she followed him because, you know, Nancy and Steve are rekindling. Robin followed Nancy because they're best friends now. And also, Steve's her best friend too. Everybody, that's a trio of unbreakable friendship. Don't turn it into a love triangle. And Eddie followed them because Eddie's just... he's given into the badness, you know? Better Mordor than the Shire, right? Right, Eddie? You're going to be in it now. Whew. Do you think... the cops found Dustin, not the angry mob. So at least that we're going to kill everybody involved in the Hellfire mob didn't get Dustin. So that's okay. The Susie storyline, let's swap over to Ali Sheedy and the House of Mayhem. I love that they were using an Amiga and they hit all the things. Workbench, WordPerfect. I had an Amiga when I was very young. So that all hit the mark. That was just perfect, you know? Although it was the 90s for me. But that was all very familiar. The mouse and the, you know? very well. Of course it's going to be accurate, you know? But hey, she's ahead of the curve, knowing about the internet in the 80s. That's pretty knowledgeable kid, I'll tell you that. Over in Russia, Hop and Antonov they're in a sticky situation. Them and a few guys have to take on a beast. But they have a small little bit of an advantage. They're going to make a bit of a Molotov cocktail. So when it comes out, they can get it with fire. And then, I don't know, punch it to death. Punch it to death and also burn it to death. Now, I don't know if Joyce and Murray and Yuri, the craziest story in the show, they're going to break into the prison. The old classic routine where we break ourselves in, you know? Oh, a prisoner, yes, here's the prisoners. Although, hey, can he do a convincing Russian? Maybe he doesn't have to say anything. Maybe he can just be like, "Brr," and they'll know who it is. And then just let them go in and walk about freely. Maybe. And then help Hop and Antonov escape. Somehow. I don't know. That's going to be wild. I presume that will happen next episode. Next episode is so long that it's movie length. So, hey, we can start from scratch and have them do all of that in the next episode. No problem. Back with 11, she's getting closer to the truth of what happened. I believe the next episode is called The Massacre in Hawkins' Lab, or something like that. I'll just look it up now. Because she's getting closer to the truth of what happened that day. Yeah, The Massacre at Hawkins' Lab. And we've been led to believe from the first scene of episode 1 that she killed all those people. And she could have. But maybe something else happened. But everything has been leading up to that, and she thinks that in this episode. Because she sees the bullying that was going on, she sees that her powers were coming to the fore. But maybe it was something else, and maybe she was the only one who was able to withstand it. We also have the story with the guy, the mysterious guy, who seems to be, I thought maybe he doesn't exist. Maybe he's just in her mind. Have we really seen him interacting with other people? But I believe he was being shocked, wasn't he? That was him, right? Maybe not, but somebody was being shocked. He was giving her advice. He was giving her stories about her mother and one. He could be one. I don't know. But something with him is definitely going to come into play, and we're going to see all that in the next episode, for sure. We'll get all sorts of answers, and maybe new questions. And, yeah, the group is more separated now than they've ever been. We've got 11 on our own. We got Steve and Nancy and Robin and Eddie in the Upside Down. We got Max and Lucas and Dustin together. Maybe with the cops fending off an angry mob. Hey, they can't find Eddie. If he goes into the Upside Down, they can't get him anymore. We've got Jonathan and Will and Eden and Argyle and everybody on their own side adventure. They now have the coordinates to get to that underground secret base lab. Right? I love that they made her look exactly like Ali Sheedy. Like, I know I made a big deal of it that they actually got her they went back in time and got the actress and brought her forward and put her in the show. But they did a great job with her. Maybe she's easy to make look like because she has such an iconic look in Breakfast Club, but it's really well done. And I can't, like, everybody's going to instantly think that. There's no No doubt in my mind. Unless you haven't seen that movie and you haven't seen it, the actress, you know, really, I love that. I love it. But yeah, all the stories are apart. The only stories that are coming together are the Joyce Murray and Hop. That's what's going to come together next episode. And maybe the Jonathan Argyle and Eleven they're going to find. So those are going to connect. But shit, what do we do in the Upside Down? Is Vecna going to know that they're here? And it's a big place, right? It's a whole other planet, basically, right? I'm not sure of the scope of the place, but I presume it just encompasses everything. It's just a parallel place. I'm so looking forward to the movie that I'm about to watch tomorrow. Episode 7. Yeah. And I won't even have this edited by the time I watch that, so yeah. And then we got the tiniest wait, and then we're back. So yeah, there's so much I loved about this episode. There's so much just thinking back on it, you know. Anyway, I'll see you for next episode, and then we'll have a long chat once episode 7's done about everything this season. And I'll see you then.